Good morning. It's another day in my hectic garden that I have not been in for a while. I mean, I run in and out, but I'm busy so much I'm not even here that much. But what I say, graduation is done for everywhere, different states, different family members, different extended family members that you're obligated to go. Well, no, that you like to go to their graduation. The milestones. I have 3 graduated from high school, close family members, and 2 going to high school. So they had the graduation, different states, and then you like hang around a couple more days and a couple more days. It's family. So anyway, I'm back just for a couple more days because my favorite little human, the tiny one, he's gonna be a year in August. So he's 10 months now. That little thing is creeping and trying to walk. Anyway, I spent a whole week with him, and I'm going back again this weekend, keep him a couple days while his mom and dad do some stuff. So I'm happy about that. And that's a little thing, it's great. Anyway, my garden suffered. Everybody in the family is happy because we all visiting, hanging out, spending a great time together. But my garden suffered. And I swear, when I started my garden, I had so much time on my hands. Now I can't even find time today. But that's another story. Anyway, I have a lot of stuff. I need to harvest some stuff today. I harvested some stuff yesterday and I did a video of it, the collard greens. But I need to harvest some more things because, like I said, I won't be here this weekend. Today's Thursday. And some of the stuff already went to seed. Okay? As you can see back here, I didn't even get these are, I think it's my white and red Russian in here. White and red Russian kale I had covered. But I didn't do a good job because, as you can see, it's all exposed. Oops, come down more. It's all exposed. See, yeah. Let me turn this around and I'll show you what I'm talking about because I can't seem to work this out. So anyway, and calm down. Let me show you what I'm harvesting, okay? Or maybe I'll just do a quick walkthrough. Let me do a quick walkthrough and I'll show you what I'm harvesting and what I'm going to leave. All right? Let's do this. I had to harvest this because it was getting too hot. So I just rescued this one and I'll do the rest later. So now let's continue with my garden update. Nothing back here this year. My neighbor gave me some flowers because they sold the house and they're moving to retire. They're retiring, so they're going out of country. So they gave me all these flowers and stuff, which is there for now, and I deal with that later because I don't have time to mess with them right now. All this is, I never got to because all the stuff in the garage is over there. Put this back, no, yeah, all the stuff in the garage is over there. So I did nothing over there this year. Anyway, my corner, I want to turn this into my mulch corner, but it didn't get done. And I have all these empty containers. But now it's June, end of June. It's almost July. I think couple days for July. And then what's going to happen is that the sun is going to change from this corner. It's going to be shade. So I know I'm going to put my cool crops over here, but now it's just going to be there. But like I said, that's where my mulch is going to go. All these mulch containers, I'm going to move them all and line them up over there. Okay, so a lot of stuff didn't get planted this year. But my pak choi, where she showed me, harvested some. And I have one more crop left. And left the beans in here. I have to plant some more beans. Hopefully I have time to get it. This were lettuce. I think the seeds, these are, we call these, this is kale. But I'm not sure how we got in here, to tell you the truth. Oh, look. I didn't do this fig tree because on my, you're gonna see my fruit video update. I didn't do this fig tree because this is Chicago Hardy. It came out, it was so beautiful. And then we had a cold spell and it died, but nothing happened. And look here. Look at that. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out of it when they come up and make sure this is good. And I'm trying to figure, should I cover it? I mean, it's supposed to be Chicago hard. It's supposed to be good frost. So I don't know if I'm going to cover it for the winter or not. But look at that. I have 2 coming up. And something was digging, so the screws got in there. So I have to do some stuff. But there's so much stuff. But there's so much stuff going on at the same time. Don't want to make this too long a video. I had radishes in here and carrots underneath. Of course, the weather is crazy. We had like 3 days in the 90s. Okay, 90s. And then we dropped back down. But the damage is done. My radishes went to seed. And I didn't even get a crop or anything. They're all... So I'm just going to get the pods, you know. I'm going to get the pods. Like Kong Star said, pods are good too. Anyway, I have a couple lettuce underneath there. And I have carrots. So I'm going to check that out later. My snow peas. I harvested 2 crops. And I don't see any blossoms. Eventually, I'm more likely to just pull these out this weekend if I get a chance before I leave. And just stick some stuff, because I have some stuff needs to be planted out. I have them, so I'll just do that and use those containers. Potatoes. I have potatoes in here. And honestly, I didn't label it, but I know it's potatoes. And when I post the video, when I go review the videos and post them, I jot the information down and make sure I tag this. But I know this is potatoes. More potatoes again. And this is June, so July, August, September, October. I got 120 days left. So I normally harvest, well, I guess, you know, last year October was beautiful. November was even better. So we're going to see how long I can hold off before harvest. Hopefully this year I get a decent crop. Okay. Over here, this is radish. All the radishes went to seed. I had all these different variety in this container, and carrots also. And all the radishes went to seed. So, back off a little bit, sorry. They all went to seed, so. And I have pods already. I have pods, so. I guess I'm going to be working on pods this year instead of radishes. Now, I'm just giving you an update of stuff because I'm getting ready to cut stuff. This was my Russian kale. I had white and Russian kale. I neglected it. Had it in this thing, and I forgot to... Ooh, that radish is spicy. Right. Okay, anyway. The Russian kale, so everybody got trapped in here because I wasn't here. I thought I was doing some protecting, but I didn't do a good job. As you can see, all the openings. And of course, white flies got in there. This is all net from last year. So, see what happened? So I'm going to work on that too. My flowers, I thought it died. These are supposed to be creepers. You plant them and they spread. So I took a few pieces out and I planted them in an area, and I'm watching see how fast they spread. They do good. Next year I'm going to plant more. It's just dry weed. Next year I'll plant some more. I had some asparagus, baby asparagus. As you can see, I have 2 in here. And when I get to the asparagus container, sorry, I still have radish in my mouth. When I get to the asparagus container, I had planted 2 more. I had 4 in the little thing. I planted 2 more in the big container, and we'll see. Onions, of course. I'm behind on my onions. They came out. I need to transplant them. All the peppers were messed up. All the peppers. And I have more I'm transplanting today. They got burned. Frost, I don't know what happened to them. They just... I bought some watermelon. Look here. My watermelon did not come out. So I went and bought some watermelon. Now I just have to figure out where I'm going to plant them at. These are tomatoes also that got burnt down. I ordered these last year and they came in. I planted 1 out. See, these are those Ensign chicks, they call them. So it sticks to the container. I planted 1 out. I want to make sure at least 1 survive. And use, let me show you where it's at. Here it is. It got bigger and beautiful. Look at that. So now I have some of these, and my neighbor gave me some more of these. So I'm going to plant everybody to one container. So that'd be 6 in a container. Something else for me to work on, right? Okay, so we do ends and chick. My beets. You remember I did that, let me rephrase this. I did these beets for the hashtag Just Beat It 2022 Beats Challenge. Well, I already missed the deadline and everything for the updates on it because I wasn't here. But as you can see, when I planted these back in March, and there's still nothing. I just have leaves right now. There's nothing there. So I'm still gonna watch it and see what happens. So those are my beets right there. My raspberry. This one broke off from the other one, and honestly, I forgot I had it back here. I don't even think it would survive. Yeah. So my question, I just had a radish pod. Can I still eat this right after that? Let's find out. Okay, so I can do this with 2 hands. Spray the water. Well, that's a sweet one. Just one ripe one on this, but it's good. I just hope this doesn't die because this is a sweet. So that take care of that raspberry. So it should have been in my raspberry video, my fruit video, but it's in my update right here now. My lettuce. I planted these lettuce. There's another video of it. So I'm gonna get some harvest some lettuce. The collard greens in the back that I harvested, and I still have some left. I have potato right here. All those is weed, which I have to work on. That's all weed back there in the containers that I didn't get to. And I need to get to those while they're blossoming, so those blossoms don't fly and more weeds on top of weeds. Okay, so I like back to potato. This year, this is big guy's empty, but my mother has a yam and a potato inside. I'm gonna get it, fill this up, and put them in here and see what happens. Okay, more potatoes. Another potato. And these are not sweet potatoes. Okay. Look at my cabbage. Neglection. So I'm gonna spray this and see if I get anything out of it. I just hope this can survive. This one is doing good. It's forming. This is forming over here. But this has just been eaten to bad bugs. So tonight, and I'm gonna come out in the evening and spray. So I'm gonna come and spray this. And I'll show you when I get to the other container that I sprayed. 2 containers so far I sprayed and it was successful. These are spinach that went to seed. Tomato, the only decent one I have right now. Look how big it is. And it is blossoming, so that's nice. It's in a container, so all I have to do now is tie it up. And there's another tomato in this container right here. I didn't realize, look here. There's a tomato in this container. It has the stakes, but I didn't tie it, so I need to do that. My video look like it's fuzzy. Is this thing clear? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, so I need to tie that up. I have more tomatoes I ordered, so I'm gonna plant these out. More potatoes. Sweet potato. I have a sweet potato here that I put. This was the experiment one. This is if you can look, the whole sweet potato is in there. Let me see what happened with that. I'm gonna put some. Okay. We got more sweet potato here. That's just one from the other. We have callaloo. You're really kidding me, right? She's gonna stop playing music when I'm starting doing my video. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna harvest callaloo today. Okay, so sweet potato. I stuck this callaloo in here just to save it, and it's nice. So I'm gonna end up harvesting it. I have callaloo in here, and I was trying to protect this kale with the screen. Stuck to callaloo and they're tall. I'm gonna cut them out also. So that would do. I have celery. Beautiful. Look at these bad boys. I gotta get some celery. Anyway, more lettuce right here. My cilantro went to seed. Pak choy. I cut some of these. You saw me when I cut some of these. And I have a raspberry, a little blueberry over here. I forgot all about. See? So I need to take care of this. And all this, all the rest of this stuff is weed. I have more celery right here. I have 2 containers of celery. This year I had a great, you know, my neighbor is losing her mind again. I'm doing this video. Okay, so if you hear my voice recently, I'm just trying to be above hers, okay? So I can get this video done. And I have the birds singing like a happy little things. Okay, I told you, garlic chive is one thing I have every year, garlic chive. This is weed, callaloo, garlic chive, garlic chive. Unfortunately, my lavender came back, but it died off. This would have been year 4. So I lost. All this right here is weed. Okay, tomato. I have garlic chive. This container, there's 1 onion in here, and I'm gonna plant some stuff in this container. I need to do a garlic video by itself. So all weed right here, except for my garlic over there. I have 2 other, 3 over there. A lot came up, but they died back down. Look here, thyme. One thing I have every year is thyme. I love thyme. Look at that, beautiful. Same thing over here. This was garlic. I planted stuck some callaloo in there because the garlic came up and then died down, didn't come back up. This whole container is all stuff that has to be planted out that I bought because I didn't have any. My stuff died. Okay, so we got zucchini. I got to plant these out. I bought some parsley, onions, kale. This should be broccoli. I have a pepper back there. That came from inside. This was inside the house. This came out. So I'm going to plant this out also. I want to make sure this survives because this is one of the ones I had from the inside. Okay. Then I bought the tomatoes because, like I said, my tomato was a disaster this year. Bought tomatoes. We got pepper in here and you plant out. I have some more lettuce. All this, minus my blueberry, all these are weed in the containers. Weed. Over here, I have, this is broccoli. Something's going on with the leaf. I'm not sure what's going on with the leaf. But this is broccoli. Pak choy. Lettuce I'm going to cut. And red cabbage. And from the look of it, I think my red cabbage needs to spray too. We have more pak choy. Start next week, we got some serious weather coming, so I think we'll end up cutting all these for next week and get it out of the way. Except for this one. I'm gonna get the seeds. I'm gonna get most of the leaves, but I'm gonna keep this for seeds. I wanna get some seeds from this. All I need is maybe 10, 20 seeds. And, you know, each pod carry about 10. So I need a couple pods and I'm good. So everything, look at it, went to seed. That's sort of weird. There's a couple of days of hot weather, man. Look at that. Everything went to seed on me. I have more snow peas and I don't see any blossoms. So I've been harvested. I think I picked like 3 times. So I don't see any blossoms. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull these up and plant something else in the container because it's a waste of time. This is my nectarine tree that everything is in it. So once these come out, I didn't think the nectarine survived because, you know, with all the frost, everybody had nice little things on them and the frost came through and everything died off. They all just died off when the frost came through. So I thought the tree was dead, but I got some leaves coming up. So I guess it's still alive. So I'm gonna get all this stuff. That's why I stuck all this stuff in it, but I'm gonna get all this stuff out of the nectarine container. Okay, pak choy and peas. All right. Next, I already did that. This is all fruit, so I already did the fruit. Over here, I have some more zucchini. Yeah, this is a crookneck zucchini, yeah. Squash, yeah. So I have these, I'm gonna transplant these out. And hopefully I can beat the vine borer this year because last year they got me. You saw I harvested these collard greens and I left some, see what happened, and then I have a couple of callaloo in the container. And of course, the weed that has to go is seeded. Okay. This done, we go to the other side. Because you know, my garden is like a U shape. Next side is, oops, sorry about that, the grapevines, of course. So we did a grape tree. Next to it is another collard greens that I did not cut yesterday. I didn't harvest this, which I forgot. And of course, we got a nice big fat leaf up here, but the rest is crushed underneath this. So I'm gonna take the screen down. Callaloo in there, of course. More callaloo. I'm gonna cut these today. I'm cutting this callaloo today. All of these I'm cutting today. That's why I said let me do this video real quick of what I have so I can cut them down. All the callaloo went to seeds. You know, they all went to seed on me. So I'm gonna cut them. I have a strawberry. I bought a strawberry because my strawberries did not come out. The few that caught, the squirrel dug them up. So I bought strawberries. Of course, thyme. Can't go wrong with my thyme. I love thyme. And of course, more callaloo. This is lavender. I think I need to move because it's not doing that great over here. It's not as big as before. So I'm gonna cut all this callaloo out so the lavender can make it. There's more callaloo over here. And they're going to seed, so I'm gonna cut them all out. I have over here in this corner, it's a shrub. I'm trying to catch this. I got it from my neighbor. I'm trying to see if I can catch it. It was doing good. I thought there was 2 in here. It was doing good. And then the raccoon knocked the bottle over. And I found it. I'm hoping this survives. Anyway, behind it though is the humongous callaloo I had last year. See these bad boys? Step back a little. Those are what I had last year. But this year I didn't have a lot. And the container that I normally have them in, I didn't grow anything that they said because it's covered with stuff from the garage. All back here, every year I normally have something, even from last year, the peppers from last year. I didn't do anything this year under here. And remember, this is the one under the ledge that if you don't water it, it doesn't get water because it's protected by the ledge. More callaloo. And like I said, I'm gonna harvest callaloo today. More callaloo. See all that. This whole container is callaloo and onions. I need to do them so I can save some of the onions in there. More callaloo. And all this callaloo are volunteers. Okay, they come up every year, so I'm gonna get them out. I'm not even trying to get seed because I'm sure there's more seeds that's gonna come up next year, even if I don't get any this year. Let any go this year. My pepper and my tomato, I planted this container. For a while I thought they weren't gonna make it, but they made it. Look at them. So I'm gonna have to tie the tomato up because it's not inside the cage. Instead, see what's going on down here. It's not inside. I don't know why. I planted another one here. This one didn't make it, but this one the corner made. I was supposed to transplant it to here but I didn't do that, so it didn't work. Oops, sorry, mosquito just bit me. Another container, callaloo of course, but tomato in there. And that's the pepper from inside that I'm gonna get in a container so it don't die on me. At least I get something from inside. More sweet potatoes over here. Callaloo and peas. Yeah, these should have been harvested a couple of days ago. I don't know how I missed these. When I harvested them the other day, I don't know how I missed these. But I did, look here. And yeah, and there's no blossoms. So I'm only gonna pull this up. Cause like I said, next week it's July. We got some hot days coming. These are not gonna make it anyway. More sweet potatoes. I just stuck on the side right here in containers. And try to keep it contained to this so I can grow up. And behind it, of course, is callaloo, garlic chive, flowers in the container. Those I'm gonna leave them there for now. Normally, I don't grow flowers in the container. So these are 4 o'clocks. They're over here. They all grow against the wall every year, against the wall. And they come up on their own. But the seeds fell in here. So I might transplant them if I can, but I don't want them to grow in the container. Because I have other stuff for these containers. Plus I have garlic chive in here. This is a weed. And I have callaloo coming up in here too. So that I have to take care of. And garlic chive among the junk that needs to get tossed in the recycled stuff. 4 o'clock flowers, which I normally don't do flowers. My collard greens that I harvested yesterday. Pepper, I have another pepper tree here that's making it, and from the look of it, there's a pea. Is that a peas in here? Something is running. Huh? Where's it coming from? Oh wow. I don't know how this happened. The peas is here with the collard greens. And he ran over there and caught on this. So these two are going to be together for a while. I have callaloo in here. These two I put in here because I wanted to, they were in another small container that I accidentally dug up and I didn't want them to die, so I just stuck them in here and they made it. But this in here is melon, sugar cube melons. So sugar cube melons in here. So hopefully they'll grow on this container and do good. This is all weed back here. Lettuce, collard greens I harvested yesterday. Purple cabbage, more collard greens. I sprayed this one 2 days ago, so I'm gonna spray it again. But the thing is, I sprayed another one and it was successful. I don't think it's this one needs spraying again. So it did work. So I need to stay on it though. That's the one thing I have to stay on the spraying. I harvested this one whole lettuce right here from these. There's 3 of them. So I'm gonna take another one of these out and I just put some stuff in the container. These are the callaloo that I transplanted, but too late for these because they're going to seed. So, and this one right here, of course, going to seed too. So all these I'm going to harvest today. Okay. On the last end of the tour is mint. My mom's mint. All here. I have a container I have to transplant it in because this container is busted up, but never got a chance to get it done. So I'm going to wait until in the fall when it burns down or in the spring. Oh, make sure this thing is not fuzzy. Yeah. This is weed in here. So I'm going to wait and then I'm going to transplant it. Although I don't think the mint matter if mint is so hard to kill. I don't think it'll die if I transplant it in the middle of the weather. But I need to be cooled down. And these are weed. There's a callaloo down here too. I'm gonna cut the callaloo them out, but they almost look like the weeds. Almost look like callaloo. Why does that look fuzzy? Yeah, the weeds almost look like callaloo. So I gotta make sure I get the weeds out properly before I harvest those callaloo. And I think I'm gonna harvest callaloo out of this today too, so the mint can do better. I have my little hoop over it, but the hoop broke, so I need to fix it. But right now it's doing okay to keep everything out of it. At least this one thing I don't have to worry about is squirrels in here. They don't get in here. Okay, second mint. My mom's second mint for her. Me look show you from here in a little baby thing. 2019. Down the block, the neighbor down the block gave me this for her, and I planted it for her in this container. Now, this is not mint right here. So it's a red thing. So I need to find the root and pull it up from the root. What is this? Oh, it's a flower sort, but I can't have it going in my mint. Okay, I can't have it going in the mint. So, oh, I have surprise over there. Wait till I get over there in the corner. Let me finish this mint and let me show you what's going on in this corner. So there's more flowers in here. I don't know where these flowers came from. The wind will like to blow this seed. I didn't get the full root on this one, but I'll get it after when I'm harvesting. Oh, look how pretty this is. But that's a flower. And I can't have it in my mint box because the mint is limited. I don't want to, it won't come out, so I'm going to have to snip that out. I don't want to mess the mint box up. I want the mint to survive. Behind it, the mint is more callaloo I'm going to cut today. And here's the kicker. It's all in my asparagus box, or my asparagus container. So my 30-gallon asparagus container. I only had a few asparagus came up today, and I let them out, except for picking maybe 3. I will let them go to seed because it wasn't a lot. These 2 fat ones I should have got, but I missed them and it was too late. So I just let them go to seed. Against the wall over here is the 4 o'clock flowers again, and a lot of weed. But look, let me go to the other side. Look what over there. I saw it earlier, but I left it. Look at that, purple mustard. Get this out of the way, and it went to seed. So I'm gonna get some purple mustard seed. And saw weed. I had to find time to weed it back there, but normally every year I'm on it, but not this year. More potatoes. More potatoes. So I have next to the mint, of course, potato, onions. This was garlic, but the garlic died down, and I just went ahead and stuck the onions in there, except for one. I have one garlic here. That's the only one. All the rest, I just stuck the onions in there, and they're doing good. And the onions are from these onions were part of this onion. Part of this. They're all in the same bag. So look at that, to the little container compared to these over here. So I stuck them in here, and I didn't want to go too close to the one garlic, let the garlic survive. Over here I have peas, and the surprise thing is that I had watermelon in there too, but the watermelon did not come out. Weed. I just make sure. Oh my gosh, look what I just did. Okay, peas. Trying to get this weed. I dug up the peas. So I just hope I'm gonna plant it back, of course. Look here. I'm gonna plant it back, of course, and hopefully it survives. I'm gonna put some more soil on it later. Give it a little bit of fertilizer and keep it water. Hopefully it will survive. I got onions coming up underneath here. There's a callaloo tree under here, caught up in this wire. I need to get this wire out now because it serves its purpose. Do I have this thing on Zoom? Oh wow, I had this thing on Zoom all the time. Anyway, this wire serves its purpose, and I should have gotten it out before everything got bigger, but like I said, I wasn't here to do it. So that I can get it done now. Without doing too much damage. Okay, here we go. Yep, got it. Just have to get it out. So let me hook it on this. Hook it on this so I can get it out from the top. So you're doing this with one hand. There we go. So I got it out. Had it down somewhere for now. I have a pepper here. A tomato. It burned. I don't know what's going on with it. It died down and now it's coming back. So hopefully, do something by sun sugar. Hopefully it does something by October. Callaloo, I'm cutting these big boys out. Weed. Except for that humongous callaloo plant over there. So this is it. Look at that plant. Put it on Zoom for you. That's a callaloo plant. Okay, so anyway, that's the end of my garden tour from the U-shape. It's U-shape. And hopefully this is not too long. But the reason I did this is because I'm going to start cutting callaloo. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.